Hey, it's your man StyleCon coming at you today with another video from the cigar shed. Puffing on this today. Brought out the Movado. What is this? Bold Sport. Now let's get into today's topic of discussion. Now everybody's been talking about Rolex's certified program, and I guess it's not going over well, which I didn't think that it would. But since StyleCon has been around for a while, Rolex back in the day when I was younger, they offered a trade-in program. Like, say if you buy your wife or girlfriend a ring or whatever you want to do there. You buy the diamond ring, you spend $1,000, you come back and say, hey, look, I want to trade up. They'll give you the $1,000 as long as you move up and you get yourself a $2,000 ring. You just pay the difference. Well, Rolex used to do the same thing. And it's like, you bought a Rolex back, I'm going to show my age, you can get an Air King for about $1,200 to $1,500 back then. And you wanted to move up to a Submariner or a Datejust. You just wear that watch for a couple years. You bring it back. They would give you your $1,500 back. And then when you upgraded, say if the new watch was $3,000, you just paid the difference, which was great. I mean, you could just move up the Rolex line. Now, I will be honest, counterfeiters sort of screwed that up because there's a couple dealers in my area. They didn't open the watches. They got a couple of replicas, and needless to say, Rolex cut the program out. But nowadays, they have better ways to detect a fake. So I think they should personally bring this program back and eliminate the certified program. But they're not going to eliminate the certified program. And say, StyleCon, why won't they do that? I said, they'd be shooting themselves in the foot. Think about it. Because of resellers and flippers, they keep these watches at incredibly high prices, higher than what they're actually worth. We all know that follow watches, Rolexes really aren't worth the money that you pay. You're paying for the name. No different than Louis Vuitton or Gucci or any of these other products. You are actually paying for the name. So if Rolex brought their trade-in policy back, that would just kill those guys. They would be dead in the water. You're trying to sell a watch for $30,000, but hey, it retails for $15,000. I just spent $6,000 or $7,000 for my other watch. I'll just take it into Rolex and I will trade it and get an upgrade, and I will add the difference to it. Could you imagine what this would do to the secondary market? All these guys that I do follow on YouTube that are resellers and everything, they would be done. But then Rolex's name, they want to keep their name out there, like with Nike. Obviously, if you follow my channel, I do a lot of sneaker references or car references. Now, you got Nike, you got these Travis Scotts, they sell for $150, and people are reselling them for $2,000 or $3,000. That's great for Nike's name. It's like, oh, okay, now if Nike said, well, guess what? We're going to make enough pairs if whoever wants them can get them. You know what that would do to the reseller market and the Nike brand? Resellers and brands may not work together hand in hand, but what they do is one helps the other out. The one elevates the other. Rolex, not the best brand in the world. Don't get me wrong. Their watches are good. They're not fantastic. They're not spectacular. But by having resellers, it just takes it up and up and up and up and up, and it just builds the mystique. And then now everybody wants one because the price is so high. So if Rolex would just skip their certified program and just go back to doing trade-ins and upgrades, this would be a win for us, as a consumer. But they're not going to do that. It'd be great if they did, because I miss those old days when I was looking at Rolex. I've been looking at Rolexes since I was 17, 18, 19, but there was always something about them that just held me back from getting one. But this would be for that Rolex fanboy that's just really into the brand, that could just move up by spending a couple extra $1,000, and then they're getting something that they really want. I got a new job, I got a new promotion, I'm making more money, and you can just steadily move up the ladder. Rolex, if you're listening to me, cut out the certified program. bring back the trade-in program. I know your name is big enough now where you're not going to get hurt. I know you like the publicity and the way everybody talks about your brand, but it's not going to hurt you. Now, and it will hurt resellers, but for the average consumer, this would be the best thing that could ever possibly happen. And once again, it's your man StyleCon. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. If you have any questions, as usual, leave them down below and I will check you out in the next video.